Spider-Man. Brand New Day has just dropped a bunch of brand new teasers and they revealed a lot. We finally got our first clear look and dialogue from Sadie Sink's character. Tombstone's first look has officially been revealed. Bruce's full Savage Hulk transformation scene has been shown, and we also got several brand new action sequences. So guys, we have a lot to talk about today. Without wasting any more time, let's break it all down. Guys, let's start with this brand new clip featuring Sadie Sink's character because it's extremely interesting. First, watch this clip.
What would you do if
Well, first of all, this is by far the best footage we've gotten of Sadie Sink from the movie. In this scene, she's asking another character, "What would you do if—" and then the rest of her dialogue is censored with a beep. But guys, if you pay close attention during that beep sound, Sadie's mouth isn't moving at all. Yet somehow she's still communicating. That means she's using telepathy. She doesn't need to move her lips to speak. She can communicate directly through her mind, and the other person can still hear her thoughts. That's exactly what's happening in this clip. Look closely. Her facial expressions are changing, but her mouth never moves. At the end of the video, when the black censor bar disappears, you can clearly tell that after the very first words, she never actually spoke another line out loud. I think this could be the scene where she reveals her powers to characters like MJ and Ned, or maybe she's talking to Peter. Imagine Peter sitting next to her, and she says, "What would you do if I could restore your friend's lost memories?" But obviously, she wouldn't say that with her mouth. She'd communicate it telepathically. Now, the trailers have already confirmed that she can't control Spider-Man's mind. Peter is immune to her abilities, but she can still communicate with him mentally, whatever she's actually saying. Marvel and Sony have very cleverly confirmed one thing here. Sadie Sink's character is a telepath, and she's Jean Grey. On top of that, she's wearing gray-colored clothing in this scene. The answer is literally right in front of us. Still, many fans believe that after watching this clip, Sadie Sink might actually be the MCU's Mary Jane Watson, not Zendaya's Michelle Jones, but the original comic book MJ, and honestly, she really does look like Mary Jane here. If that ends up being true, it would be a huge surprise. But for now, I still believe she's playing Jean Grey. The movie is only a few days away, yet her character remains one of the biggest mysteries. Guys, who do you think Sadie Sink is playing? Let me know in the comments. Now, guys, let's talk about another villain appearing in the movie, Tombstone. A brand new scene between Tombstone and Spider-Man has finally been revealed, recreating one of the most iconic comic book covers. And if you remember, this exact image leaked months ago. Well, it turns out that leak was completely real. Honestly, Tombstone looks absolutely menacing here. Just like in the comics, his razor-sharp teeth have been recreated perfectly. When it comes to comic accuracy, this movie is absolutely killing it. Every single detail looks straight out of the comics. In this scene, after beating Spider-Man, Tombstone holds him over the edge of a building, threatening to throw him off. Spider-Man even looks unconscious. Guys, this scene most likely happens near the beginning of the movie because reports suggest Tombstone doesn't have a massive role here. He's expected to become much more important in future Spider-Man films. This fight also takes place before Peter's mutation, because once Spider-Man mutates, nobody is going to stop him. And don't underestimate Tombstone. In the comics, he has challenged Spider-Man many times before, so seeing him overpower Spidey here really isn't surprising. For anyone unfamiliar with him, Tombstone is one of New York City's biggest crime bosses, controlling a massive criminal empire. We might even get hints about Tombstone's criminal empire in Daredevil, Born Again, Season 3, before he eventually becomes a major villain in Spider-Man 5 and Spider-Man 6. Next up, guys, Marvel has finally revealed Savage Hulk's transformation, and I think this will be Hulk's first real on-screen transformation in the MCU since the Avengers. Although during the transformation, the camera mostly focuses on Bruce's face while his body begins expanding. Personally, I really hope the movie shows us a complete full-body transformation, because this scene instantly reminded me of Eric Bana's Hulk 2003. Bruce is even wearing very similar clothes. Watching him transform back then was one of the coolest Hulk moments ever, and to this day, it's still one of my favorite Hulk transformations. The last time we truly saw an MCU Hulk transformation like this was back in 2012, so it's finally time. I want to see his arms expanding, his muscles growing, his clothes ripping apart, and his entire body transforming into the Hulk. Guys, how excited are you to finally see a full-body Hulk transformation again? Let me know in the comments. Next, we got several new scenes from Spider-Man's battle against the Hand. And just look at how creative these ninjas are. They're literally jumping on top of one another to create human staircases so their leader can reach Spider-Man. Meanwhile, Spider-Man keeps dodging every single attack while escaping. Watching this scene makes one thing very clear. Whoever whoever hired the Hand to kill Spider-Man absolutely hates him. They're relentlessly hunting him down. Honestly, we never even saw them move this aggressively in Daredevil. Director Destin Daniel Cretton has taken them to an entirely new level, and the action sequences in this movie are going to be insane. Then there's this incredible moment. Just like a real spider trapping its prey inside a web, Spider-Man creates a massive web tornado, trapping every member of the Hand. At the end, he tightens the web completely so none of them can escape. And guys, we're not talking enough about one important detail. When was the last time we saw Spider-Man produce this much web at once? If he were still using web shooters, they would have emptied instantly. His mutation has clearly unlocked beast mode, and now that he has organic webs, he's practically unstoppable. Creating that much web in a single spinning motion is absolutely insane. At this point in the movie, Spider-Man is operating on an entirely different level. Finally, guys, we also got a brand new shot of the Punisher. His face is covered in mud as he stands on top of a rooftop holding a sniper rifle. Many fans believe he's preparing to shoot Spider-Man, and honestly, that's possible. The trailers have already shown him firing at Spider-Man. Since this movie keeps recreating classic comic book covers, Marvel could easily recreate the famous cover where Punisher aims his sniper directly at Spider-Man. But judging by Punisher's condition here, I actually think he's trying to help Spider-Man. Previous trailers have already confirmed that Spider-Man and Punisher will eventually team up against Hulk. We've also seen Hulk and Spider-Man fighting while jumping across rooftops, so maybe Punisher is positioned on another rooftop, waiting for the perfect opportunity to join the fight. He could be carrying a special bullet or some kind of antidote designed to neutralize Hulk. After all, Spider-Man is already using Shocker's gauntlet against Hulk, so they clearly have some sort of plan to stop him. Maybe Punisher is simply another part of that strategy. Guys, who do you think Punisher is aiming at? Let me know in the comments. How excited are you for Spider-Man versus the Hand? And finally, who do you think Sadie Sink is really playing? Jean Grey, Mary Jane Watson, or someone completely unexpected? Leave your final prediction in the comments. The movie is only a few days away now, and honestly, I can't wait anymore. Have you guys made all your plans to watch Spider-Man Brand New Day? I'm definitely going first day, first show. Personally, I think Spider-Man Brand New Day has the potential to become one of the greatest Spider-Man movies we've ever seen. Everything revealed so far, from the grounded street-level story and comic-accurate villains to Peter's organic web, mutation, and the possible introduction of Jean Grey, feels like Marvel is trying to take Spider-Man in a completely fresh direction. What excites me the most is that this movie doesn't seem to rely only on nostalgia or surprise cameos. Instead, it looks like Marvel is finally giving Peter Parker the character development he truly deserves after everything he lost in No Way Home. This version of Peter is completely on his own now, and watching him become a stronger, smarter, and more experienced Spider-Man is something I've been waiting to see for a long time. The action sequences also look incredible. From Spider-Man fighting the Hand to his battle against Tombstone, Savage Hulk, and possibly teaming up with the Punisher, every fight feels unique and straight out of the comics. On top of that, the visual effects and comic book accuracy we've seen in the trailers have been seriously impressive. Of course, these are still just trailers and teasers. Marvel has surprised us many times before, so it's entirely possible that some of these theories turn out to be completely different in the final movie. But based on everything we've seen so far, I honestly think the hype is fully justified, and Spider-Man Brand New Day has all the ingredients to become one of the biggest superhero movies of the year. Now I want to hear your thoughts. Which reveal got you the most hyped? Who do you think Sadie Sink is actually playing? Jean Grey, Mary Jane Watson, or someone completely unexpected? And which fight are you looking forward to the most? Let me know your opinions in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Marvel news, theories, and breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.